What's up, everybody? Welcome to Quantum Ascent. I have Bitcoin up on the screen. We're looking at the one-day price chart right now. I know there's a lot of panic and salt out there, so I'm going to throw this video out for you guys, make you feel a little bit better. Also, what we do here, we do a ton of in my Quantum Circle group. We're going to talk about dollar cost averaging on this move for Bitcoin. So let's dig into it. What we want to do is go back to the recent price action. Guys, after breaking out of an all-time high, it makes sense a lot of the times that we come back and back test it. Now, for a while, this thing was holding for the most part. We had a nice little, with some margin of error, we had like a little bit of a bull flag going. Obviously, this one broke down but closed back within it, right? We're catching all these wicks here, and then we end up breaking down from it. So where are we at from a wave count perspective looking at this thing? Looking at like a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and right now we're in the middle of a 5. So this move's almost done, guys. We're looking down here, obviously, to back test that high if that's a possibility. If we bring in the oscillators on the daily, we can see that we had a bearish cross here on the MACD, which is momentum. We're heading near that zero line. Negative momentum is increasing still, right? The red bars are getting bigger. Additionally, we have the stochastic RSI, the relative strength, dropping down below 40 into bear territory, right? We want to get above 60 and stay up there. While that happens, the price appreciates. So still down here looking to bottom out. We could have a little bit more downside just based on the daily indicators. But we're not too concerned, with the intraday stuff. Right now, if you're looking to get into Bitcoin, not financial advice, we talk about this again all the time in the Quantum Circle about dollar cost averaging. So for dollar cost averaging, right, you're going to be taking a little bit of your portfolio every day, or at specific buy levels, where you're going to then enter a little bit of capital at a time. So for example, right now where we're at with Bitcoin, I'm looking at fibs on the run up from June 22nd to that last all-time high at 123K. This 5-wave move down. Right now, this is the daily. So today we've dipped as low as 114,100. I do believe that closed a CME gap over there for Bitcoin. Saw that over on Twitter. But the day hasn't finished yet. I mean, this could still turn up and end up green today, right? It's really early. It's only 7 a.m. here in Chicago, and we're down 0.3%. So this could be it. We took out that low. We have our 5-wave move. We could move back up. However, if you're looking for entries on Bitcoin now, there'd be a couple different levels of interest. So say we'll just use $100 to make it easy. $100 left to allocate. Typically, I do it in like 4 separate buys. So for me right now, if I was going to do this for Bitcoin, I would set a $25 buy right there at the 382 at like 113K. I would set another buy just north of this all-time high here, or that former all-time high. So I'd probably do it at like 112, 104, something like that, right? I'd put a $25 buy in there. Now, I'm looking at this, and I know that frequently the 0.5 area is a level that we frequently backtest, right? So what that means is on this entire move up, dropping down to the 0.5, we will have taken back 50% of this move here. Not only does it take us there, but if I were to extend this just to make it easier for you to see, we stopped out there, we stopped out there, there was a wick there, and then we came up and closed back below it there. Right? So I would put another $25 buy right here. Now, this is all preference. This is 75 of the $100 I'd be putting into Bitcoin. Now it comes up to preference. For me, I would be waiting for lower. I'd say, okay, I'm going to sit on my hands now, and I'm going to be looking down here around that 786. If that opportunity presents itself, this thing really had some kind of weird liquidation, I would set a $25 buy down here. If none of these get hit, that's completely okay. That means I'm making money. That means this thing is going up, right? So that's the best way to do it. You're going to minimize, you're going to get the best average price on there. You're emotionally going to save yourself a lot of stress, because say you just dump in all $100 right here and we end up coming back down here to 110 and you're like, damn it, I could have saved that. And meanwhile, it could be like weeks that it plays out and you're sitting down here and you're just miserable. Whereas if you look at it like this, you already have your bag of Bitcoin. These are opportunities. This is not something to be upset about when we know the macro is up. If we didn't know that the macro was up right now, it'd be a little bit harder. But with where we're at in the cycle, it's all about dollar cost averaging. So for me, this is where I would be looking to put in 25%, 25%, 25%. I'd hold. These are other areas of interest that I would look at. I would hold for this level, and then that's where I would put in my potential last buy of whatever dry powder I had. All right, and that's how we dollar cost average in a scenario like this. So stop looking at price drops as the worst thing to ever happen to humanity and look at it as an opportunity to reload, have a game plan. And guys, it's really like, it's not hard, especially when we know what's coming next and the macro is up. So like I said, we do a ton of this strategy, like teaching you guys over there in the Quantum Circle. I'll also do real-time trades with you. I put out a couple videos a day, teach you how to do it like me. Link to that is in my bio. If not, I just appreciate you guys being here. If you could follow, like, repost. I've been doing this a long time. Just want to help as many of you guys as I can. So thank you so much. Happy Friday. I'll talk to you later.